Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to top 10 American foods that are banned in other countries, and these ones are always so funny to see because half the time it's because like the chemicals inside and all this sort of stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just interesting how obviously the laws are different which allow certain things to be sold in the US and then not around the world, but then other way around as well. There's certain things that aren't allowed for different reasons usually. I don't think any of, this probably is, but is there any foods from around the world that are banned in the US because of the actual like stuff used in the food, or is it because of like Kinder eggs, for example? It's like the toys, so they can like be choked on and stuff. Obviously, there will be cases like that, I guess, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, these are always just wild to see because I mean, it'll probably seem like the most silly foods. Like it'll probably be like fake mashed potato or something. And we have that here, like you just get powdered mashed potato, but it's just things like that you would expect, like why would this be banned? And then it's just to do with some sort of colouring or something. But we're going to see some of these, and maybe I'll have seen these before, but most likely not. And yeah, let's just check this out. Links are in the description to my Patreon if you want to see some more of my reactions. But if you've had any of these foods, let me know how good they are and if we're missing out or if we're not missing out and they're not very good.
I can keep down Arbys, I can keep down you.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our
Ritz.
picks for the top 10
Although Ritz cheese crispers, I've never seen those. I only have the originals.
American foods that are banned in other countries.
I mean, this is a very, very good brownie, and I'm going to fight for it.
For this list, we're looking at food and drinks that originated in the United States that certain countries won't allow. Could you not live without any of these foods? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Arbys Baked Goods. This fast food chain is famous
Wait, it's banned?
for their roast beef, but that's not all they have.
You say Arbys, you say masterful, you say Arbys, you say colorful.
Stop by for Arbys
I've just done a reaction to fast food chains and Arbys was mentioned. Why would it be banned?
breakfast, and you can have sourdough breakfast sandwiches, French toast sticks, and croissant. Well, not if you live in Europe. Arbys uses azodicarbonamide, an ingredient used for whitening bread, which Europe has outlawed.
Oh.
There are indications that this chemical, used by many other fast food chains as well, could trigger asthma attacks, and there have been calls for it to be banned in the US. Arbys might have the meats, but in Europe, there are some things they don't have.
I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. Oh my gosh.
Number 9. Stovetop stuffing.
This is what I mean, stuffing. When I mentioned the mashed potato, this sort of stuff, what's going to be in stuffing?
Making Thanksgiving dinner on a tight budget and short notice, stovetop stuffing can seem like a lifesaver.
Your mom is making stovetop instead of potatoes?
However, you might be changing your tune when you learn what exactly is in this mix. It contains BHA and BHT, two chemicals that may cause cancer, as well as issues with blood clotting. And those aren't the only two potential health issues. A single serving of stovetop stuffing reportedly contains nearly 30% of a person's daily sodium intake. Japan, the United Kingdom,
What?
30% of a person's daily serving of stovetop stuffing reportedly contains nearly 30% of a person's daily sodium intake.
Oh my, and that's, you're going to have it in a food where it's a very high, there's going to be a lot of salt in that food, and that takes up that much, god damn.
Japan, the United Kingdom, and various other European countries have banned this product. Don't ask for seconds of this stuffing, or even firsts.
I don't think I can move.
You're full?
I'm full.
Number 8. Betty Crocker Fudge Brownie Mix.
Betty, your brownies drive me crazy.
A brownie? What's going to be in a brownie?
Brownie Mix makes it easy to whip up a crowd-pleasing dessert in no time. But you might not be so pleased to learn what's in Betty Crocker Fudge Brownie Mix. It contains partially hydrogenated soybean oil and cottonseed oil, both of which are kinds of trans fats, though the latter status is an area of some dispute.
You think you deserve the brownie?
Well, a shot at it at least, huh?
While the Food and Drug Administration banned the inclusion of artificial trans fats in new food products in 2018, some pre-existing products still contain them. These trans fats mean that the mix is banned in Austria, Hungary, Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, and Denmark, among other countries. Who knew satisfying a sweet tooth could come at such a cost?
Sweet, sweet talking Betty Crocker.
Number 7. Ritz Crackers.
Ritz. I love me some Ritz. but I've never seen any of these ones before. I just see what shape is it? I don't even know what shape it is. It's shaped like this, but it's not that flavour.
When you think of unhealthy snacks, Ritz Crackers probably aren't at the top of your list.
Ritz Cheese Crispers, where the crispiness of Ritz meets the bold taste of cheese.
They're so light, it's easy to eat a whole sleeve of them without feeling stuffed. However, these popular crackers also include partially hydrogenated cottonseed
Wait, they're just circles. I thought they were a different shape.
oil, meaning they're banned in the same countries as the Betty Crocker brownie mix. Hopefully, Nabisco can one day update the Ritz Crackers formula to maintain the same great taste without using this supposedly troublesome ingredient.
Bro, they're sold here willingly. You'll get them from any shop you want.
Off-brand Ritz Cracker, salt pile, nothing in a blanket.
Looking to avoid inflammation and keep your cholesterol in check? Then you're better off putting off the Ritz for now.
Where fashion...
Bro, I could literally eat a whole big box in one going, man.
Number 6. PopTarts.
I hate PopTarts.
PopTarts make for a quick and tasty breakfast.
I hate them so much. I remember when I first tried them, I didn't know what they were. I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, what, 9, 10 years old? I just ate it without toasting it, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what is this? And then I toasted it, and I was like, it's even worse. I didn't like them, man.
But they decidedly aren't the healthiest option.
I mean, I know she loved the Kellogg's Pop-Tarts. Who wouldn't pull that nice, warm, gooey, real fruit filling?
These toaster pastries contain yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40, 3 food dyes that have been banned completely in Austria and Norway. Elsewhere in the European Union, foods containing these additives are banned in food meant for infants. When not banned, products containing them often must include a label, warning about their potential negative effects on children.
Don't worry, I gave him a Pop-Tart. The healthy kind, strawberry frosted.
Bart, that Pop-Tart wasn't locally farmed or sourced?
These dyes have also been potentially linked to cancer. We know breakfast is important, but a healthy breakfast is even more important. Number 5. Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, and Rice Krispies.
What? Rice Krispies and Frosted... Rice Krispies, for sure, I've used to have, but Frosted Flakes, let's see the packaging, with the line. But I've had them, bro. What do you mean?
Flakes,
I grew up with those cereals. I've never seen these ones, but...
Bunches of Oats, and Rice Krispies. If you're moving to Europe from America, shopping for breakfast foods might give you a bit of a culture shock.
Where's my toast, you idiots?
3 of the most popular cereal brands, Frosted Flakes, Honey Bunches of Oats, and Rice Krispies, are banned by Japan and the European Union. Why? They contain BHT, a preservative that some fear is cancer-causing.
Frosted Flakes, okay. They're good.
Although there's no definitive proof of the dangers of BHT, cereal manufacturer General Mills has taken it out of their cereals.
Hear that? It's Snap and Pop.
And Crackle?
Kellogg, who produces Frosted Flakes and Rice Krispies, says they have no immediate...
Kellogg's have a lot of cereals that are a bit crazy, don't they? Like, they've got a history of that sort of stuff, but I grew up with those cereals, apart from the honey ones, so they're in the UK.
...plans to remove BHT from their cereals. But if the public demands it, they may decide to snap, crackle, and stop.
No more Rice Krispies! We are out of Rice Krispies!
Number 4. Wheat Thins. Another popular cracker that's banned in parts abroad, Wheat Thins might seem healthy based on their name, but their ingredient makeup is a little dicey.
What's it go with? Cheese? Yes. Hummus? Sure. A discarded strip of truck tire? It can handle it.
Like Ritz, Wheat Thins are manufactured by Nabisco, and like stovetop stuffing in the aforementioned cereals, they contain BHT, meaning you can't find them in Japan or in certain parts of Europe.
How will he bite Wheat Thins? How?
Despite their name suggesting otherwise, Wheat Thins are a particularly calorie-dense snack, and they're also high in sodium.
Can I have some Wheat Thins?
What?
Can I have some Wheat Thins?
They're Wheat Thins.
That's what I said, Wheat Thins.
They might satisfy a short-term craving, but in the long run, you may want to monitor how big of a role Wheat Thins play in your diet. Number 3. Farm-raised salmon. Eating salmon can provide numerous nutrients, such as protein, vitamin B, and potassium. It may also help to prevent heart disease. However, you might want to opt for wild-caught salmon rather than farm-raised.
Why is there wild salmon, not farm-raised salmon, but wild salmon on the menu, but no red meat?
In order for farm-raised salmon to achieve its reddish look, they're fed artificial astaxanthin. This might make the fish look appealing, but the chemicals involved are known for being dangerous, including...
Wait, so they do it just for the colour of it? Why would you do that?
Possibly causing vision damage.
You don't like it? Something wrong with the salmon?
They need gorczyca. Gorczyca? Mustard?
Therefore, farm-raised salmon is outlawed in Australia and New Zealand. Not sure if the salmon you're purchasing is farm-raised. If the label says Atlantic salmon, it's probably from a farm.
I don't recommend the salmon. I saw it in the kitchen.
Number 2, dairy with synthetic hormones. Open your
I don't drink milk anymore, so.
fridge and you're likely to find all kinds of dairy products. From milk
Oh, dairy products. I do sometimes drink a milkshake, to be fair. So.
to yogurt to cheese. These dairy products frequently contain RBST or RBGH, synthetic hormones that are allowed by the FDA, but banned in Europe, Canada, and Japan. Given to cows, these hormones are tied to colon, prostate, and breast cancer.
Milk was a bad choice.
And if you're concerned about animal rights, they're also linked to infertility and infected udders in cows.
Have you been fighting crime long?
I don't fight crime.
What do you fight?
Weak bones.
With this information, it's not surprising to see people ditching dairy milk for plant-based varieties. Got milk? Yes, but maybe not certain kinds.
Chris, drink your milk. It'll make you big and strong.
No more milk for him, Lois. He's had enough. Give me that.
Before we continue, be sure to option to be settings and
Wanna
Skittles? But they have not been banned in the UK. I guess it's around the world, but
Number
not here.
1, Skittles. Wanna taste the rainbow? Well, not in Austria and Norway. That's because Skittles, one of America's most popular candies, is banned for containing the same food dyes as PopTarts. Of course, we didn't expect those bright colors to be a natural phenomenon. And if this has given you second thoughts about visiting these countries, we have some good news. In 2020, Mars announced they will remove artificial dyes from their human food products like Skittles and M&Ms. However, this isn't an immediate change, as it will reportedly take roughly 5 years for this transition to take place. Hopefully, the Skittles will be just as sweet and delicious as before. Oh, and by the way, Little Debbie's Swiss rolls and Gatorade also contain problematic dyes. Just saying.
What's the one with this?
Why do you need some dye in a drink? What the fuck? I mean, I've not had Skittles for ages, but I grew up on Skittles and I did like them a lot. But I do like me some M&Ms, and I will have them all the time. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. It's interesting just to see some of these differences, but yeah, that's that. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.